me ask you, addressing the CEO forum, President Obama said we need to incentivize trade, we need to be transparent, consistent, and protective of IPR. Are we doing enough in these fronts?
I think the Prime Minister made some very strong statements at that meeting. He went so far as to, well, you talking about Ahmedabad or the one here? Yeah, Delhi, yeah. He went so far as to say that he was not just going to improve our standing in the ease of business index, but he was going to make us the easiest country to do business. Nirmala Sitaram went on and said that we already have the most liberal set of economic terms for foreign direct investment. Now, I don't think that anyone sitting in that room disbelieved or had doubts about the sincerity, as I say, of that particular statement. They all believed that that was the direction in which the Prime Minister was going to take the reform program. But at the same time, I think everyone in that room must have felt that it's going to be difficult for this government to cut through the thicket of regulatory procedures, of bureaucracy, of petty corruption that currently embroil and make it difficult for business to carry on efficiently. So what we have today is a situation where the direction has been very strongly stated. I hope the budget that we will see on the 28th of this month will reinforce and accelerate the momentum. But I think we have to be careful in looking for that dramatic change, looking for that needle to shift 180 degrees overnight. It's going to be a slow incremental process. This said, or that said, the fact is that one thing that business is assured of is that there will not be any unpredictability in the decision-making process. So issues like tax terrorism or issues like shifts in the contract terms post facto, these are not going to happen. And I think that's a very fundamental foundation on which foreigners in US companies are now going to look at the Indian investment environment. The fact is, for them, this is a huge market, especially for technology-intensive products. And they are going to be looking, as I said earlier, the companies are going to be looking to actually leverage this market potential. For India, of course, we are looking at the largest market in the world. So there is a huge scope for bilateral trade and investment. And yes, the bilateral investment treaty should be signed, and hopefully it will be signed as part of this momentum. But I guess all I say is that, look, let's not ask the question, when will we actually see that delivery? That is something that all of us can give an answer to, but I, for one, been in the oil industry 25 years, and have constantly asked the question, how far or when will prices move or where will prices go, have never been able to answer that question correctly, have never even bothered to answer that question, because you don't know. I don't know. But I do know that what we have seen at this summit is a very clear statement of direction. And that statement, I think, is something that gives us all a great deal of optimism about the nature of the operating environment in India.
Thank you.